Hello, everyone. Welcome to Famous-ish. I'm Alice.
That was way better.
Aw, thank you, babe.
It brought me back.
Oh, okay. I'll try.
Wayne.
And Camden, he
And
messes
we are
up
here back
before.
again. Another episode. Wayne, you're being nice to me today, and I wasn't very nice to you last episode. I actually got called out for giving you a hard time last episode.
I couldn't hear, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it's like you're an idiot making fun of the deaf. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know, I wasn't.
We don't know what's going on. Like, I can hear today, which is amazing, which is why I'm in a good mood and probably being nice to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why you're
usually,
being nice
walking
to me.
around like, screw everybody, I hate like me. But no,
For
it's
you,
like
I'm
happy.
going home. So yes, I have to apologize for being a little harsh on you last episode. I guess Grace called me out. She goes, "You were being kind of hard on
I'm
Wayne."
gonna have to re-listen to that episode.
Yeah, I
jerk.
feel bad.
I have no soul.
Don't-
You cannot hurt my feelings.
Don't re-listen to it, but I guess maybe as a consolation, instead of just a roast Wayne day on our first episode of season 3, started next year, maybe we should have people send in roasts for all of us. They can roast everyone.
How are they gonna roast you?
They can roast me.
They're gonna roast your voice.
You must be so ugly. You don't even want anyone to see you on the internet. Your voice sounds like a Karen.
You just sound like a Karen.
Oh, that's terrible.
You sound like the lady from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yes, you said I sound. Yes, and she's terrible. So you roast me too. It's all in good fun. It's not just me being mean to you.
I've noticed something today because I can hear and my voice is actually there.
Yeah.
I do sound like Norm Macdonald.
On your old videos, or
I sound like Norm Macdonald right now.
nah,
Speaking.
not as bad.
Not quite as nasally, but I do. I have. It's like it was weird. I was like, wait, these people are true.
Your voice sounds so different though when your hearing is on, babe. It's hard. That's why one of the disconnects
Have you
for
ever
me.
heard a deaf person talk?
Yes,
You
I
know, like
have.
Marley Matlin or whatever on Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Like it's difficult.
I know, I believe that.
When you can't hear yourself. I can hear myself, but not really. Sounds like I'm in a cave of wonders.
Well, yeah. So I just have to get used to your multiple voices. That's it. And
How's this voice?
Yeah, you sound good, great, babe.
This is the normal voice.
Oh, yeah, that normal voice.
I can actually do impressions again.
Yes, but I apologize for giving you a hard time.
Again, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like literally, like I don't know what you're talking about.
If you've noticed, like
That's like giving a blind guy the finger. He's not gonna get offended.
we're attempting. That's horrible. We're attempting to do this a little earlier in the evening. Like sometimes we've been edging towards my bedtime, and I think I get grumpy. I think that's what it is. So maybe if I'm gonna blame that I didn't get to go to bed by my bedtime, and that's why I maybe was a little feisty. So
We did the morning that one time. That
yeah,
was
we
pretty
did, and
good.
it wasn't too bad. So Sunday was daylight savings time. Wayne said he wouldn't have even known it was daylight savings time unless I told him.
Nope.
Because you woke up, and by then everyone changes. Your phone changes, everything changes. And I changed the microwave and the stove before you got up, so you would not even have known.
The car threw me off.
Yes, that's right. The
I
car,
was like, wait, what?
the car is always the hardest to change too, especially because it's a new car. We don't know how to do it.
I don't know what I'm considered, a creator, a bum, whatever, but I don't have a job anymore. And it's way different when you have a job. I remember being really scared when I had a job. Like, oh, crap.
Remember back in
I'm
the
late.
day before the automatic change on the cell phones?
Yeah.
And you literally had to set like 3 alarms if you really had something to do
I had to
on
go to the
daylight
airport
savings.
sometimes when
Yeah.
this stupid stuff happened. Like, you got a flight at this time. I'm like,
But right now, here we are. It's like 5 o'clock at night, and it's pitch black outside, and it's like now
Weird.
my time. I'm like, okay, bedtime.
Weird.
yeah. Yeah, you are going to bed early.
I mean, I feel like it, but also then now I've been waking up. I'm like, okay, naturally getting up at like 4:30.
My wife is officially a little
I know,
kid.
but like 4:20 in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning, I like get up, I look at my clock, I go, okay, yeah, it's not time to get up because of daylight savings, and I'm just sit there then for an hour thinking I need to be getting up
Then why don't you get up?
because like it's 4 something in the morning.
Yeah, but
it's
if you
crazy.
can't sleep, then why don't you get
I
up?
know I should.
She's not there yet. She's almost there.
I should just get up, make the coffee,
Get up, water
get on
plants.
with my day. I stare at the sunrise, not stare directly at the sunrise.
Mom,
Blinding myself in the morning.
Straight up blinding herself
No.
with the lasers.
Yes. Though there was a nice feeling on the air this morning, the cool breeze.
So at night you're 5 years old. Oh, it's dark. Time to go to bed.
Yeah.
And in the day you're 70 years
Yeah,
old.
I'm 5 years old. I literally
It's 4:30.
am grumpy and kind of throw a little tantrum, so
Wow.
that's it. That's basically what's going on
I
here.
can't figure out what's wrong with me. I'm basically just,
You just love sleeping so much.
a college dropout.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm sleeping. Yay.
I can't do it.
Up
I
all
can't
night, sleep
imagine.
all day. I do want to get up earlier, though. I miss like half the day, but I don't know what I would do with myself. You have your routine. I would just be like up, like, why am I up?
Well, you'd just be up and you'd be posting earlier. So imagine if you were posting at 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's like a very good time to be posting in general.
It might have been when we were doing so well in Massachusetts.
You've said that before.
Yeah.
Because East Coast time's 3 hours ahead. So, yeah.
Just think of this way. If you
Don't
wake
they have,
up
like, a program that
earlier,
could do that for me?
they probably do have a post scheduler, but then you don't get to interact with people and interact with the comments at the actual time. But if you got up earlier, then we could have more time together during the day. Do you want that?
I love my sleep. I do.
You're like, I was trying to hint at you saying, yes, of course I'd love more hours during the day where we get to hang out.
You know what? I should start doing it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to start doing it.
It's not that bad. Honestly, babe,
You need to get up.
I don't know if
and
this is
throw
Tim.
water on my face.
I hear you get up and you pee at about 8 o'clock. I always hear it. I hear it every day. I hear movement. I'm like, oh, Wayne's up.
Then I go back
And
to
then
bed.
you go back to sleep. So if you just got that moment, you literally got out of bed, went to the bathroom, you could just brush your teeth right then. Coffee's ready for you. I make it in the morning.
Yeah, because I drink like 3 things of water and a hot tea before I go to bed, so I pee like 15
Yeah.
times a night.
I know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, if you get up, then when it's the 8 o'clock time, once you get up and see it's light outside.
Water on my face. That was the thing. Like when I was working, I'd get up and throw water on my face, and I'm up after that. Water on my face.
Yeah. Cam, are there any tactics you use to try to get out of bed?
I used to play songs I liked.
Like
On my Alexa.
Yeah, until you stopped waking up, and then I'm sitting here having to listen to these songs
Like
in the other room.
same song too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is listening. I want the Squid Game alarm clock that shoots the dart out of the mouth. Have you seen that?
Oh my god.
It's really cool. It plays the red light, green light song, but then it goes, and it shoots
Oh my
a dart
gosh.
at you, like full speed. So people are asleep.
We got to get that for
I'm awake.
Marcy. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, they're on Amazon.
dart?
They're on Amazon.
Like a Nerf dart,
Like
probably.
a Nerf dart.
Oh.
It literally
So,
opens
like,
its mouth
excuse
and
me?
it looks at you, and then it goes, and then the dart like goes really fast at your face. I've seen videos.
How about Cam?
Like that's a perfect way to wake me up.
You
that
could make a
hurt?
video every day of you just shooting Nerf gun at Dad to wake him up. Right? Like that would be, that could just be
Rise and shine, soldier!
Yeah, day one of waking my dad up, with a Nerf gun.
Honestly,
Day two of
that's
waking
a-
my
that's a
dad
good
up.
idea.
And then eventually, it's like that type of therapy where you get shocked or something. Eventually, he will wake up before the time. Like if you say, I'm going in at 8
You better
a.m. every
not freaking
day
shock me.
and going to shoot him with a Nerf gun or do something really annoying,
Smooth Nerf
then
gun,
he'll...
bang pots and pans.
Yeah.
Put water on my face.
Then he'll get up. Then by the time
Water
he'll be
balloon.
conditioned to get up before then. So,
I'm okay with that
okay.
because I want to get up earlier.
I hate it. Yeah.
So-
You tell me you go push me off the bed, yell at me, do something. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not going to wake my 40-year-old husband up like he is late for sixth
You
grade.
need to wake me up. I'm 40, but I'm still like 17.
I already
Some
yell at
funny
Camden.
Campbells.
Camden's laughing because every morning I go, Cam, get up. And then I repeat that like 3 or 4 times. And she's like, you tried to wake me up? I don't think so. I'm like, yeah, I did.
No, I literally don't remember it. Like, I don't remember it. There's literally
It's
times
like,
when I'm like, I got up at 6:40, and you were like, no,
I know,
You
and this
finally
is
woke
why
up.
I feel ineffective,
oh.
and this is like, then I feel like I've wasted that amount of time. If you didn't even hear me, and you don't remember me doing it,
I
then
was asleep.
those actions in my
dreaming.
life were pointless.
No.
And so then I've wasted that much of my morning,
I take it
and
back.
that much
Leave me
of my
alone.
breath. Well, we'll see. Camden,
Probably easier to wake me up than Dad.
it's
See,
easier to wake you up
can't-
because you have stuff to
I
do.
can't get out of. I can't go back to bed once I get up like Dad can. Like Dad can wake up at 6 o'clock and pet a cat and then go back to bed. I can't.
There's no point.
Like if I wake up and pet a cat, I'm gonna
I can get up at 6 o'clock, eat a pizza, and go back to bed. Right?
Yeah, I don't.
That's why I can't eat a pizza that early. But
I just need to make our bed less comfortable. What can we do?
I used to get up at like 5:30 in the morning, go pick up somebody from the airport, come back to the hotel, book them in their room, and go back to bed.
Like, well, I'm so curious.
Like a 30-minute, adventure.
I mean, it's different when you're doing that stuff, or when you have like a small child and you're like, I need to fit a nap in whenever I can, or you're working a physical job or tired from traveling. But I don't understand it when currently our life is not, I say get up.
Getting back in there.
Get on the circadian rhythm. Isn't that what it's called?
The what now?
Where you get up with the sun and you...
Well, yeah, I wish.
Don't eat after it's dark, theoretically, and you go to bed.
I practice Tai Chi in the morning.
Yeah, no.
Roadhouse.
In your mind,
Roadhouse.
man, in your mind, every time you really think you're going to be some martial arts, some sort of insane... running marathons.
Not martial arts. I mean, it is, but it's not like the fighting part. It's the
you're like
stretching, yoga, type
meditation. All these people I've never heard of, and you're like this guy in this movie. All these movies you watch that are like ripped or whatever.
You know how I am. I watch Never Back Down and want to go to kickboxing for like a week. So,
yes.
Working out, and then I'm like, eh.
All right, it's fine. We're coming up on the holidays, but yeah. That's it. We're coming up. It's November.
Ika.
So Cam says Ika. Cam says Eeks because I know what Cam is thinking. It's almost the end of the first semester of school. It's not like I can even look forward to my birthday and Christmas.
I can't wait until I don't have school because I can't look forward to my birthday.
That's why you gotta just nail this. Cam, nail this.
Yeah, I know. Down. And then I can chill.
It's hard because you have a lot of responsibilities that you have to do that don't coincide with school. So it's like juggling a job and juggling school and trying to have your life.
People have to do that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God. Like college people have to do that.
Yes, there are lots of people that have to support themselves through schooling. So you're working on it, Cam's
probably very similar. Very little contact with teachers who refuse to
respond
to you.
for the real world, like my world.
Yeah,
you. Yeah, that's not a good example.
Wayne was playing what games on his phone the other day, and
I was like, bro, this is my job. I play cup pong.
Yeah. He's looking at us. He feels targeted. We know you try.
Color switch.
Color switch.
Oh my goodness.
I am the massa.
Not that I do much more, but I do
Somebody
make
beat my score the first 10 minutes. I'm like, beat my score. They're like, okay. Okay. It wasn't even that high of a score. I just needed to submit a video.
Excellent.
That's great.
Yeah. So we took down our Halloween decorations. I know I said we weren't going to talk about Halloween, but we took down the Halloween decorations. We have some little fall-y decorations around.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, do I start getting out Christmas decorations like the week of Thanksgiving? Not necessarily get them out on Thanksgiving because it takes me a while to decorate.
Day after Thanksgiving.
Get them out.
I was thinking the day after Thanksgiving we can do it.
Okay, well then we have to get them ready to go because it takes a long time. It takes a long time to get all the decorations out and about.
Yeah, we have a lot of them. And the Christmas tree takes forever.
Camden and I the other day on the live stream put on Christmas music.
Yay.
So we were already getting in the spirit. It's feels weird. I'm not in the spirit, but I'm really trying. It's like when you're trying to start up a motor and you have to keep pulling the butt thing until it finally catches. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep throwing Christmas stuff at my brain and maybe the Christmas spirit will catch on. Right.
Lawnmowers are hard to start, man.
That's right. That Christmas spirit is hard to get sometimes.
Well, if you can continuously listen to Christmas music, if you go to Lowe's, it's freaking Christmas in there. They have all the big old inflatable Santas and this music and the twirling things and those little cities. You go in there.
The Christmas village.
It gets you in the mood. That'll get you in the mood faster than anything.
Yeah.
It was I want to buy this and this and this and this.
I think.
Do they already have it? Oh. Okay.
Maybe if I make a Christmas list. Do you think people our age, do they still make Christmas lists? I'm going to have people do this as a quiz on your Instagram for next week. Do you still make a Christmas list? And how old are you?
Do we?
You do. We have as adults, but maybe not in the last few years.
Yeah.
You know, I like it. I was thinking it might be fun to think of things I want. But usually I'm just like, yes, I know. I want to know what you think I want.
Like an unrealistic Christmas list?
Oh, what? Lamborghini?
Yeah, Lamborghini.
Okay, let's... One of these Christmas episodes, I guess after Thanksgiving, we'll put things that would be on your unrealistic Christmas gift list.
Unrealistic?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Well. And then semi-realistic. And then actual...
Semi-realistic?
Semi-realistic would be like my stock tank pool.
Oh.
My car top
Right.
tent. That's not semi-realistic, I guess.
That's realistic.
Those are semi-realistic, but they're very expensive. Or like, you could put, I don't know, gadgets or something like that. And then like your actual realistic would be like Lifesavers book.
A golden retriever puppy.
A golden retriever puppy. I don't know how realistic that would be.
A golden retriever puppy. Santa Claus, I know you're listening. Golden retriever puppy.
Golden retriever puppy.
Yeah, see, that's two. So that's all we need. We don't even need any other presents. It's a golden retriever puppy.
Oh my gosh. I can't. I don't think I can.
I want a black kitten.
I will walk her every day. Walk him every day and feed him and water him.
What about vacations? That's my issue with dogs is they're so much harder.
Vacations?
The freedom you have is different.
I know. It is different.
I mean, it just is. I mean, they're like a child, and they'll be around for a long time. Possibly as long as you have a child before it moves out of the house.
Plus, we have all these stray cats in the backyard now. You think you can let a dog just run around roaming out there?
Yeah. Well, they're not strays, but yes, your little harem of kitty cats.
One is.
Aw.
Cat harem.
They're very sweet cats.
They're
and,
adorable.
And I do understand why you want to befriend all animals. They're very sweet.
Yeah.
Very sweet little
I'd be
guys.
Snow White if I could.
I know. And if it's good for your mental health, I'm not going to knock it.
Well, all you have to do is
I
hold
don't know why that's a Snow White song.
hold the cat food above your head, and all the pigeons will come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like, "Ah!"
Well, yeah, this is better than
I-
you becoming Pigeon Lady from Home Alone 2. Thank you very much.
You can easily be a pigeon lady. Just feed them cat food
Yeah.
for like a week,
Yuck.
and you'll be pigeon.
Do not become Pigeon Lady.
Mom's gonna get mad at me. I threw a cat treat at a pigeon.
What?
And the pigeon was like, "Oh yeah," and now he like that same pigeon like comes close to
Wayne,
me. And I'm like,
stop
"Uh-oh.
it.
Snow White, I got pigeons and cats, bruh."
Pigeons. Okay, anything but pigeons.
Ew, pigeons are gross.
I hate the
Even,
pigeons.
Like, hummingbirds.
I love the doves.
Hummingbirds are
I love the
adorable.
hummingbirds. Get the little handheld hummingbird feeder and sit out there all day. Get some hummingbirds.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh my god, I love
Get the doves. Even get, any of the bugs. I'd rather have them than rigging pigeons. I hate the pigeons. Despise the pigeons.
You want Dad to become cockroach man?
I mean,
Other than pigeons?
hate the pigeons.
What's wrong with pigeons?
They're, yeah.
Okay,
What's
Okay,
a
what?
segue we can think
no
of?
more pigeons.
No more pigeons.
Actually, that was
Yeah.
only a one-time thing, but it was funny because the pigeon now comes a lot closer to me. And I'm like,
Exactly.
uh-oh. You know what I mean? Like, this pigeon's not freaking out. And Charlie, the black cat out there, forgets he's a cat and just, like, stares at him.
Yeah, no, Charlie is not a real hunter.
Yeah, but if you have Norman out there,
I can see
I've
Norman.
seen no pigeons out when Norman's out.
Yeah, he could probably... I'm sure he jumps at them.
Oh, yeah. He jumps at plants.
He literally attacks my feet.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
like, runs as
When
fast
they
as he
move.
can, and he does, like, a drive-by bite my feet.
Oh, our cats. As we sit here with our cats and we just sit in our house where we're all comfortable and happy. So Camden and both of you, I think, put this question on your story.
Oh, did Dad?
I think so. Well, thinking about how comfortable I am in here, I was thinking about all the things people enjoy doing that I have zero desire to do.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of them, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, Cam, can you think of anything?
So, what are some things that people enjoy doing that you have no desire to do? Some of the
So I
answers.
was thinking kind of like things that are people's hobbies that they love and are passionate about, things that people are on people's bucket lists, destinations people always go to that they love, rave about, things that I have zero desire to do.
This is a
People
common one.
enjoy doing... I don't know.
Okay.
What's your answer, Cam?
She's
I
gonna
was-
tell.
I was getting to that.
She's gonna tell some people's answers and see if they spark her.
This is a common answer. Jumping off the stratosphere.
Really? Okay, never do. Maybe I don't think I have a real desire. I don't think I would just seek it out. Maybe if I was given an opportunity to do it for free or like some sort
That's
of
expensive,
prize
isn't it? Like really?
I don't know. I think it might be $100.
I mean, there's worse things, like jumping out of a plane.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
There's like a 30% of me that wants to do it.
30%? That's a pretty high percentage.
70% is like,
I got like a 45.
Like I have a zero desire. I will not seek out this thing at all.
But I think by the time that like I'm in the air and it's time for, I think it would turn into like 5%.
Zero. No, I will say I have zero baseline. My other one is
so
people love this, and you see like aesthetic pictures and videos all the time of people's vacations. They go to Hawaii or somewhere and they go cliff jumping, where they literally jump off the cliff.
That sounds so fun. Oh my god.
No.
Oh, it sounds so
Zero.
fun.
Right, man.
Zero
How
desire.
Pretty.
I know, like, you know when I throw a ball and I go like this and it lands at my feet?
Yeah.
That'd be me jumping off. I would not be able to get any. I'd be like, forget how to jump, and I'd just like flop.
I could just see his
like the
human
human fall flat. I've been playing that human fall flat. I try to jump off the cliff, and I just go and forget how to jump. I'm terrified. I would just forget how to move my leg.
Protective people that
No,
can
they don't.
They have like
literally jumping off cliffs. There's no protection. There's just a cliff in the ocean.
I know, but there's some people that are there.
No.
Like,
these are not places that are like supervised with
Oh,
lifeguards.
you're talking about the random people that are like, wow, that's pretty.
Well, I'm saying like this is a popular cliff jumping location in Hawaii. Not necessarily diving, just jumping off a cliff or jumping off a waterfall. It's called cliff jumping.
Fun.
I mean, it's beautiful setting.
So nice.
It's terrifying.
I'd want to learn how to dive first.
Yeah.
I would so do that.
Those
that's
rocks
like
at the
that's
bottom?
a good 70% desire.
I just know I would like literally forget how to jump.
We should say the percentage of desire.
Percentage of desire is 0.
I'm like a 70%.
Oh
desire.
No! Please don't.
If I go to Hawaii, that sounds so fun. Imagine the aesthetic video.
Yeah, there's lots of videos.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. That sounds so fun. This one I feel like I kind of same. I have about a 40% desire to do this of actually effort. Harry Potter, watching Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh! You're just indifferent.
I
do have I have a desire to do it, but I might not have the will.
Yeah, that's what I'm
literally
saying.
too lazy to put something on Netflix.
I don't want to find it. It's not even, is it on anything?
Yes, I think it's on Hulu or Netflix now. It's like, or HBO. It's on one of them. We have.
HBO Max.
There's literally on there. We can watch them at any time.
Things I would enjoy more.
It's the same with The Lord of the Rings.
It's sad.
It's there. I'm just like, eh.
Yeah. I have more of a desire to watch Lord of the Rings than Harry Potter.
Okay, well, someday we'll watch them both, and then we can mark that off our
Apparently
bucket
it's
list.
That's like
that time
on my
of the
bucket
year
list.
to watch the Harry Potters.
Well, we should have watched them. They're kind of like whimsical, wizardly, Halloween-y.
I kind of like that aesthetic, but I don't know. Also, the low-key racism in the directing.
Oh. See, I don't know too much about it, but I know people love them.
I don't know too much.
People stan them.
I know people love them. Yeah. Someone said golfing.
Oh my gosh! Yes, this person and me, I have zero desire.
I don't understand
desire. Negative to desire.
I don't understand how rich people can be so rich, be able to do whatever they want in their life, and they'll be like, I want to join an expensive golfing club.
Yes.
Why?
I mean, I can see wanting to fly to New Zealand or Scotland and see the beautiful countryside, but go there to golf, literally, no.
I'd try it maybe if it was just like, hey, you want to go here?
Zero would not try. Someone gave me...
I mean, like, if someone was just like...
No. This is
for a day.
No, this is for me. Someone's like, I'm offering to take you golfing. I'll even get a golf cart and a caddy. You don't have to carry any clubs, and you get to do it. Why would I want to do that? I would suck so bad at it.
That's what's fun about it. That's the only part of it.
Well, how is that fun? You literally you're going to take 13, 14 shots to get to the hole? How fun is that? That sounds miserable.
I actually have no desire to play golf.
Zero desire, negative desire. That's one I can absolutely...
Miniature golf, I'll do all day.
Yeah,
miniature
We're
golf
so classy.
Sounds so
We're so
fun.
classy. We played, a whole bunch. Round of 18.
But miniature golf is so fun.
Yes, miniature golf is fun.
Yeah, I have
with
like
no pressure.
Mario golf.
Yeah, we need to play again.
I'm okay with that.
I have like a 2% desire. Like if someone was like, hey, we're going to take you to this pretty place, but you got to go golfing. I'd be like, okay.
Okay, I would say take me to the pretty place, leave me at the snack bar. I mean, right? Like, I'd rather sit at the snack bar or put me by the pool, or I'll just sit here on the green and just, like, sit.
Stephen Meyer, 72, we disagree with this, says going to any of the Disney properties.
I was going to say, I knew
Seems
people.
like the effort is not worth the gain.
I knew people were going to say that. I definitely knew people were going to be like, I do not understand the people who do Disney. And, I mean, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, I understand.
I can kind of see that. And it's not for everyone. And it is overwhelming. Like, if you're just planning a 3-day trip.
Oh my
and you attempt to do Disneyland in a 3-day trip and you've never been there before and you have a kid that's like 3 and you have a kid that's 5 and you have a 7-year-old or you have a baby and you're trying to do it all and you cannot get your husband to wake up before 8 o'clock and he doesn't understand that you have to be there when the park opens. You know what I mean?
That felt like a...
It feels...
No, but I'm saying I hear a lot of them because these people show up in the park at like 11:30 and they have just gotten in. And
that's
so
literally when we leave to take a nap.
Yeah, it's cursed. If you get in at 11:30, by that time your kids are seeing the food and they think it's lunchtime. So now you're in a 30-minute lunch line and because you don't understand about mobile ordering or any of these fast pass things, and now by the time it's afternoon you get 2 rides in.
It's barely what it actually is.
2 rides in and then you're
2
done.
2 hours for some
and the parents are threatening to leave and it's miserable. But
it's expensive for all that.
It's very expensive. Yeah, it is. It would be overwhelming if you're trying to fit everything into like a 3-day vacation.
We're just kind of experts.
Fast passes.
Yeah.
I know Disneyland like the back.
I can see how that would be.
Later.
It's really fun though once you know what's going on and you kind of don't force yourself to do every little thing. Like you take in the various special foods and you take in the shows and you kind of separate and you do your thing and you sit and drink coffee and just enjoy the setting. Mm-hmm. But I can absolutely understand that it's not everybody's thing. Yeah, it's not going to be everybody's thing.
I can agree with this one. 0% desire. Okay. Bliss Vicious says watching sports.
Yeah, 0.
Negative.
Like, literal 0.
Negative.
And there's not a single sport.
No. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. Puppy bowl. Kitten bowl.
Puppy bowl and kitten bowl. It's coming up January.
No, I have no desire to watch sports.
I had like the only sports I would maybe watch over the years, and that has even dwindled to 0. Would be like the Olympics. No. Figure skating and gymnastics, and like if there was someone really good.
You didn't watch tennis when you played?
No, I mean maybe back when in middle school I watched some basketball. I watched some tennis. I was kind of into the stuff, and then it's just like, nah.
Football.
Wouldn't, no.
Gotta watch football.
This is another instance of, like, bring me the food, bring me the football snacks, but not the football.
That's interesting. Gardens, Jimmy, etc. That's their name. Says window shopping.
It's not fun. Window shopping isn't fun.
I like window shopping.
You like window shopping? You like going around and browsing and thinking about all the things you can't afford that you'll never come back to get?
I thought that includes like online shopping, but never buying.
No, online browsing and filling a cart isn't window shopping. Window shopping would be physically going to the mall, walking around and kind of just browsing without buying.
No buying.
I mean,
no buying. Window shopping is just looking around.
And you're walking around, some pretzels.
The only time we can do that is like literally at 2 a.m. on Black Friday. That's the only time it's satisfying.
Yeah.
But no.
I suppose.
I agree. Window shopping, what's the point?
Yeah, I thought that included like...
No.
Baby. I so agree with both of these. Going on a cruise.
Okay.
What?
I'm 0. Florida.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
We've come around. It used to be where like, oh yeah, I'd like to go on a cruise. This seems like such a great deal where you can go and see all these places for this cruise. And now I'm like, I really have no desire to go on a boat.
Disney cruise.
I know, but now I think about boats and I literally don't like the ideas of boats.
Why?
I want to go to Disney World. I went to Universal Studios once, and I want you guys to go there, especially Jurassic Park ride. I know you'd love it.
I thought that shut down.
But like Florida.
Is it bad?
I know.
It's not
someday, possibly.
And it's so humid.
Yeah, I know. The weather I'm not going to like. Just supporting the economy I probably won't like. I mean, there's a lot of things, but I kind of agree with that. But also the cruises, though.
I heard there's some really cool historical
go back to
places,
cruises.
though.
I used to want to go on a cruise, and then now it's just dwindled to
Disneyland.
nothing.
Wait, but like what?
The Disney cruise is the only one that you wanted to go on.
But
correct?
even before everything that's happened,
Yeah.
cruises
Oh,
were
you're
like a
talking about the
giant breeding
people.
ground for like norovirus, which is basically where everyone gets this huge
I
stomach
didn't think
sickness.
about that.
Like there's sicknesses that go around cruise ships. If a cruise ship hits rough waters, have you seen the videos of like everything going back and forth in the cruise ship?
No.
And if you don't have enough money to get one of the rooms with a nice window, you're literally stuck in like a box without being able to see
Titanic
outside.
all over again.
It just doesn't necessarily sound fun for me.
Not for as much as you pay for those things.
I mean, it seems like a good deal for kind of all inclusive. You get a room, you get all the food and drink you want.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. You get to travel along and then go to new places. But I think at this point in time, I'd rather do my own thing.
My thing, I'd be scared with the megalophobia. Be like, this thing I am on is way bigger than me.
Yeah. And also, isn't it lassophobia, where you're just kind of afraid of open water, deep water?
That's not. What's that? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Maybe that's what it's called.
Did you guys hear that? That was it. That was the infamous sneeze.
That was the sneeze, the silent sneeze. I had
didn't
nothing.
even hear it. It
There
was
was
like-
nothing. No germs were spread. No sound was made.
I
It's
do
my
that a lot.
It's my superpower.
Hey, we're not going back
My
to
useless
this, all right?
superpower.
We're not going back to roasting Wayne.
Okay.
Okay.
Elves Druin said something that I agree with. I'm sorry, Mom. I love you. I do. But going on family visits.
I thought you were going to say going to church.
Well, going to church. I mean,
Sorry.
all I did was play tic-tac-toe. But the
Yeah.
family visits, or even having family visit,
It's
where you have like a huge amount of
well, that's what I was
family
thinking, like
over,
an
Thanksgiving.
extended family reunion.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Torturous.
I'm not a fan.
Torturous.
Yeah.
I mean, these people you see once every 3 years that you have nothing in common with, they don't care anything about your lives. They really don't. I
No,
mean,
they
let's be
don't.
real. You don't care anything about their
Everyone's fake. What's the point?
lives. Exactly. There's no
They're
point.
like, hey, we met those people once. We're gonna see
your
them
little
again. And
reunions-
that's what's going
your
through
reunions are a
everyone's
little
mind.
awkward.
Yes.
If they're
I'm
sane.
not gonna lie.
They cook all this food. It's never going to be as good as mom's cooking because it's not your mom's cooking. It's some random lady's cooking
Yeah.
that you don't know, and they think their cooking is the best cooking.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm sorry. No, yeah, I agree. It's so hard with the family get-togethers because you just get so comfortable in your own bubble, in your own
Family's
world.
overrated. No, I'm just kidding.
It's bad. We did have a great
Extended
visit
family.
with your mom and your sister, who I had never, hadn't
was
seen in a long
good.
time. We had a good visit with them, so I
You
can't
need to
say
keep
that.
it to a minimum.
And
is
we
what
do
you need
have
to do,
some
you
fun. Yeah, we have had some fun family things. So
Huh. I don't know what this is. Cardistry?
artistry.
Cardistry. Cardistry? Is that like cards?
I don't know.
I'm looking it up. Cardistry is... Yeah, card tricks.
Oh,
Is that something everyone wants to... I didn't know
well,
that
I'm
was a
saying that people
popular-
might be passionate about it, but yeah, it would take a lot of work.
Of what?
I might have a small desire to do some cardistry. You see those people doing
what
those
is
things
that?
where you go like
Yeah, like that. Not
back
like
and
magic
forth,
tricks, like the
you
weird
yes.
illusions.
I could see doing that as your
Cool
party
stuff.
trick. I might have a slight desire to do it.
Well, what? What? I've never
Card-
heard that in my life.
Cardistry. It's like the...
Hand,
Cards.
sleight of hand,
Sleight of
card
hand.
stuff, like throwing cards.
cool stuff, yeah.
Cool stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of fun.
I'm
That's
like
good.
a...
But I could see where you just be like, not my thing. Like, kind of like I thought about it. Maybe I don't really ever have
rather
any
cliff
desire
dive.
to juggle,
I'd rather cliff dive.
to learn how to juggle.
I have like a, let's say, 10%.
Jack Boomer Lalang says Squid Game.
Jack LaLanne.
Squid Game.
I see
desire.
that. No desire to watch Squid Game. Just like I have zero desire to watch Naruto.
He's
Zero.
not done yet. Have
Okay.
kids.
Okay. The no child movement. I can see that.
That's me.
I can 100% see that, especially when you're
Sorry.
thinking about bringing children into the universe
Sorry.
at this point.
Sorry, guys. I just... Ugh, it sounds like so much work.
It's a lot of work. And I can see, especially as a teenager, being like, yeah, why the heck would you ever
Yeah,
want
no.
to do this?
I'd be nobody if I didn't have you to exploit for views.
Yeah.
But then you can be like me, who didn't really think you
Every
might.
comment I freaking get.
I hated babysitting. I didn't necessarily like being around children. And I didn't like children. But you like your kid. That's a difference. You might not like kids, but you like your kid.
The thing is, when I was younger, I liked kids. I liked babysitting. It was fun for me. I liked watching all those stupid shows you watched. And of course, I loved you. but I'm saying, like, when I was younger, like, I worked at a Montessori school. My mom was a teacher at a Montessori school. And I used to hang out and nap time and get people. It was fun, you know? And now
I like kids.
Well, we can't do it again. There's a lot of people who are our age that are having their first kids. Do you know that now?
Another thing with me is marriage. I find the idea of it insane now.
Yeah, I can
like
see that.
Gen Z, we're like, what is that?
Well, I can
Forever?
see
That's a long time coming.
One of the things I could see people your age saying no desire to spend $20,000 on a wedding. Like,
no,
you know what I mean?
No,
or
that's huge in Gen Z.
No desire to have a diamond wedding.
You know
or
what Allison told
ring.
me? She said if someone engaged tried to marry her at a beach, she would say no. Like, no, it's so cliche.
Bex! Running for exercise. I'll play a game, but not just to run.
You'll get chased by zombies. I do have that desire. I desire to be better at running. I can't run. I still have not got to a comfortable running pace.
See, I'm realizing with all the other workouts, I think running is my least favorite thing.
Running is your least favorite. Wayne doesn't like it either.
I don't know why. I think it's, I don't know.
I've actually, they try to say you get to a certain point where you kind of zone out and it becomes fun. And I do think that's actually
I've done
true.
that.
It's true. Where you kind of get to that runner's high area.
It's not with a trainer, though.
Though I can't say that I'm actually running. I'm running.
You like
at a very
trainers?
slow pace.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do not like trainers. I need something to distract myself.
That's the distraction of the trainer giving you the cue and them talking about exactly what's going on.
No, because they're focusing on running.
I prefer running around. I know it sounds stupid because I don't run at all. But I literally prefer to be like in San Francisco in the hotel, get up and go for like a long
I can
walk
see that. Yeah.
and actually see things. You know what I mean?
Well,
Not just a TV screen in front
that's
of me,
what we're going to do.
but like see things.
When we're out in nature, we're just going to
We'll
go
talk
on
about the
long
woods.
walks.
I like the city.
Oh,
And I
well.
like stopping
Just
by
drop me
Starbucks
off-
and
just
getting a
drop
drink
me
and
off
then
in the
going for my
woods.
walk. Remember San Francisco? It was so
I
fun.
love-
Jumping on a trolley.
Yeah.
This is my life.
That's why I want to live somewhere like that.
But I do like hiking.
No.
City walks.
That's
daily.
different, I guess. I do desire to get better at that. That's one of my things that is an active desire.
Oh, this is what you
It's more
meant.
fun
This
for
is
me.
what the guy meant by window shopping. Green Gemini said, walking around the mall.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
At this point in my life, I can 100% say that I basically have that too. Except for Mall of America is different because you can walk from restaurant to restaurant.
That is fun.
To 5 different cookie places, to Tim Hortons for
I miss
coffee,
that.
and then go to Caribou Coffee, and then go to Starbucks for coffee.
I miss that.
It's different than just
Ghirardelli.
going to a normal mall that has all the exact same stores.
Billy.
Hold on.
Oh,
Oh man, I put her on the spot. I see. Go,
I
Kim.
lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Billy Thompson, and I agree with this one, is going to concerts.
I agree. It's now after everything, it just does seem like an unnecessary
Yeah.
outing.
I will be honest, I would rather sit at home and watch anime.
I think the big concerts are different than smaller concerts.
I've
Like
never been to a
in
small
college, there'd be small concerts and they'd be like 21 plus, but they'd be at like a small venue, like a club, and you could see a band that was, smaller or cool 5 years ago or whatever, and just kind of mingle around while they're playing. You weren't like in a pit, and you weren't like having to stay in a seat, or you weren't like having to go up to a balcony and watch them on the big screen.
So like a more chill club.
It was like a more kind. It's not like a club with club music, but it was more like a bar.
Do you have any desire to ever go to an opera?
Absolutely not.
I was just thinking about that. Like, I would never want to go to an opera.
Yeah, that's what you see
What do
fancy
you
people
mean
doing,
by
right?
opera?
Like, that's what people do. Like, the New York Opera. Like, they get all dressed up and go to
Absolutely.
an opera.
Yeah.
Throw a tuxedo on, straight up tuxedo.
Yeah.
You know, and then,
With their
dress
little
or
opera
whatever.
glasses.
I mean,
Yeah.
Is that
That's
good?
actually pretty good.
I say I have a slight
Figaro.
desire, but that's probably because I've learned about it in depth and heard stuff and
About
whatever.
opera?
Yeah.
Huh.
How, like, the storytelling aspect and how.
Well,
they
I mean,
engage.
yes, I guess it is storytelling and
theatrical.
whatnot,
I don't
but
mind opera. Like, the music is fine.
to be
But I would
honest,
never want to go to an opera.
I have
Maybe.
zero desire to go to a ballet as well.
No ballet.
I know that's probably controversial. People love to go see their Swan Lake every Christmas, but I think I
No.
don't have any desire to do that.
It depends.
No offense, Camden. I love you to death, but I got bored at yours.
I mean, they were
I did.
okay.
I'm like, oh, that's my daughter, but this is so
The
boring.
dance things were cute. The dance things were cute when they were really little. You know, when the little
turn to
kids are
books.
out there doing their cute little stuff. But after that, yeah, dance shows are not really my
It was
cup of
cute, but like, okay.
tea. Here's one my mom said. Go caroling. Did you ever go caroling?
Why would anyone ever?
No.
People love caroling. They go caroling and they go get free hot chocolate or
Yeah, the
random
weirdos in the
stuff.
neighborhood go caroling. Okay.
Could you imagine?
Normal people don't freaking
Yeah,
do
could
that.
you imagine our family caroling?
Oh my
Oh my
God.
gosh, we'd get the cops called out.
I heard
Jingle
you sing happy
bells!
birthday. Yeah, exactly.
That made Opie leave. Opie's
Jingle
gone.
bells all the way.
It would be bad.
Oh, what fun
It'd be like,
it
you
is
know,
to ride.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
get
They
pepper
would throw hot
sprayed.
chocolate at you.
Oh no, yes, scalding hot chocolate.
Marshmallows.
They throw fruitcake at you.
Oh my God, fruitcake. That would hurt. That's like a brick.
Yeah.
You have more from them?
Go ahead.
I don't, so that's why I asked.
I have no desire to sing Christmas carols, let alone do caroling.
I mean, I can sing in the car along with the radio, but, you know, after that.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
The very next day, you gave it away.
This year,
to
to
save you from tears.
Tears. I'll give
it
it
to someone special.
Ooh.
Da, 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 once bitten, twice shy. Da, 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 da.
There you go, guys.
Sorry.
Something.
You mean you're
Catch
welcome.
my-
Talk about a sad
Tell
Christmas
me,
movie. I'm
baby.
not rewatching that one.
Everybody literally
Wait,
just
what? That's a
muted the
movie?
podcast.
Yeah, the last Christmas one was really sad.
Mute
What is that?
podcast. Start podcast.
It was a good
again.
movie, but sad.
Ooh. Me and Tim Green, you guys would not be friends.
Oh, bye.
Hiking.
You don't want to go hiking? How could you not want to go hiking? What is there to dislike?
Well, I could name some things, but
What? Is it the terrain? Is it the
uncomfortable.
just being uncomfortable?
Discomfort.
It is. You do have a lot of things in life you have to accept
That's why I
that
don't
you're going to
have
be uncomfortable.
100% desire, but
Yeah.
I have no desire to go to a haunted house. I know
Okay.
this is like past, but I've never really liked haunted houses.
Yes, my mom said the same thing. Going to a haunted house. Not like just going ghost hunting by yourself at a location is different.
Yeah.
But going to a put on haunted house.
And then when they're solo, you remember Cam when we were at Fright Dome and they split us up in the house and we were like, oh hell no! They put me in that wheelchair.
What?
And they like strolled me and then like I didn't know where Camden was. She disappeared for like 10 minutes.
She was in middle school too. She wasn't
It was
exactly like
5
old.
minutes, right?
yeah.
It was the pitch black one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And they were like, they took her away, and I was like, wait, you can't. Oh crap, you know. And then I was alone with all these weirdos. And
Yeah,
then she was alone.
that's really. I
And
hate
that
the
freaked me
idea.
out. That freaked me out more than anything. The whole haunted house, and then they put me in a wheelchair and blindfolded me and pushed me out
Oh my gosh, why? Why do people enjoy these
because it
things?
scares you. That was actually scary
Well, yeah, because you lost your kid.
because I lost my kid. Exactly, not because of the other stuff. It was no so much the fact that I lost my kid was like, oh, what's my wife gonna say? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Bye, Camden. I think Camden had a phone at that point at least, so she probably wasn't lost.
You know it's
for
bad
too
when you
long.
lose your kid and you're like, shit,
But
my
they
wife's
said you
gonna
weren't
kill
supposed
me.
to use your phone in there, so.
No.
But I don't have any. I was watching a documentary about haunted houses, and there's some really crazy haunted houses out there. And it's just like I have no desire to do this.
No,
I have no
absolutely
desire
none.
to put myself through this. I've never. Everybody always like when I was on my trips wanted to go to haunted houses when we were doing like the October time. I'm
Yeah, no.
like no.
It's crazy for someone who loves those types of movies so much, but I can see it. It's like having to go and do this. Why, you know.
I don't, that's why I like it. It's like an escape. I don't want to experience it.
I was thinking of something, and this might just be because I have no friends or whatever else. But I have zero desire to do those things where, I guess, supposedly women, middle-aged women get together, drink wine, eat dinner, lunch, or whatever, complain about their spouses.
It's my mom to a
and
T.
Gossip about people in town or from church or from their groups. Like, hang out with the ladies who lunch and the wine retreat type
Those exist.
Things. Yes, women
like
who
they actually
who
exist.
get
like
together.
The Gilmore Girls.
Yes, they do
exist.
like a weekly lunch or something.
No way.
And then just drink.
They don't exist.
Yes, I think people do this. They get together, they gossip about people. It's not just women either. There's men that do it. Even in the small town I grew up with, there'd be farmers that got together. They did they did like a weekly coffee, and they gossiped about people in town.
Yeah.
But that's still
What do you think they do at those rich clubs that we don't
I
go
have
to?
zero desire to do
you know
that.
what I mean?
And it's not just rich clubs. It's like mom groups. Like the moms that
No,
are
my
like
mom does it.
the soccer moms or the
still
church
gets
moms.
together with her like 3 friends, church moms.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they go and gossip at a
They
restaurant
go to
together.
Chili's and they get their margaritas and then they gossip.
Yeah, exactly.
And complain about their husbands.
100%.
Oh my god. Literally my
I
worst
didn't know
nightmare.
that was real.
Yeah, people do that.
Thought
And
that was Gilmore Girls.
I think it's like a
and, like,
stereotypical kind of
old-
40-year-old woman thing, but
I
45-year-old
can't see you
woman
doing
thing.
that, but I could see you having a book club.
I could see maybe a virtual book club.
Yeah, I could see virtual.
With only my family and or just myself talking to myself. Because
Lauren is here, says TikTok.
okay,
No,
I
I
can
think
see
it's
it.
popular.
I can see it.
That's a
I don't go
popular
on
thing.
TikTok all the time. You're like, do you know this person from TikTok? And I'm like, no. Camden goes, do you know this trend from TikTok? I go, don't know it. Never heard of it. I don't get TikTok.
No, you don't.
I
You
don't
really
get TikTok. I maybe could be on food TikTok and possibly cleaning, organizing TikTok.
Those
but
are satisfying.
But beyond that, I don't think I could do
No,
it.
the thing is, I don't have the trends on my thing. I get those from Reels.
Yeah, I just zero
The thing about TikTok is I just don't realize people can't use Instagram religiously and be like, yeah, I don't like TikTok because and then like the people that are like, my biggest flex is not having TikTok and look at Reels all the time. Like, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It's all the same. Everyone's the people who are on Reddit look down on the people who are on Reels, who look down on the people who are on TikTok.
That's weird to me. I don't know. Like, also, it can be whatever you want. Like, my TikTok is anime memes.
I'm not going to look down on anyone for doing it, but I have zero desire to do it and follow people on TikTok and like be like, oh, the latest video from so and so. Did you see it? Like zero idea, which is kind of ironic considering you guys do this. But like, yeah, no.
What do you mean?
Like, I have no desire to be like, yeah, this influencer.
Of your.
You have no desire to trend.
To like, no, but follow an influencer and like be like, I look forward to your videos every day.
Yeah.
Type thing.
I actually don't get that either much. I used to stand Dan and Phil.
Akona, I don't think that anybody in the world wants to do this. The DMV.
No desire.
There
yeah,
are
zero
people
Who
desire.
wants to go to
I-
the DMV?
Yeah, let's go
No.
to DMV.
I-
You know what I want to do today?
Yeah.
A 16-year-old
I'm gonna go
kid
take a test.
who is just getting their license
No.
might want to go.
No.
They want to go get their license,
No.
don't they?
Okay, even when
No,
you want,
because
when
you have to
want
take the
when
test.
you are getting your license and you're excited about getting your license, you don't want to do that. You don't want to go through that. Sitting
Yeah.
in the DMV is tedious
I know,
and annoying.
but lots of places, if you don't live in
was not
a big
excited
town,
getting
like the
my
town I grew
permit.
up with, the DMV was like easy, in and out. You walked up, you did your stuff, you did that.
yeah,
It
come to
was
think of it, our
very
DMV
easy.
was pretty easy too. Where I grew
Yeah,
up.
where I grew up, it was very easy, and
Just because we're big.
yeah, it's different. We're in a
Big
city,
city.
and it's just always takes long.
Being a DMV, we need to get Camden out on the road.
That's right.
Camden. Yes, it's your fault. Look at me that look.
It's
Usually
my
be
fault?
Like, hey, let's go driving, Dad.
Our whole thing. Mom says we have to wake up early, and you're over here waking up at what? 10? 11?
That's early.
Grandma had a
Super.
few that we already
Not
said.
mom
One of
early.
them was watching soccer. Yeah, out of all the sports, people going to soccer games, we hear people cheering at the soccer fields that are a mile away
No,
from our house.
I
We
have
literally,
PTSD.
I know, but we literally hear people cheering like in the air, and we're not even close. People
Yeah.
love watching soccer.
very loud.
Zero desire.
Have I told my soccer stories on the podcast yet?
Well, it's like you said. The
What?
snack
That you've
bar.
been hit by soccer balls?
4 times.
Yeah,
And
but the
one
snack-
was me watching from the sidelines. I got bloody nose.
It's all about the snack bar, baby. Like
But
you
it's
said.
just not. I have no desire to hear people talk about their kids playing soccer, People love to talk about their kids playing soccer. I have no desire. No desire to watch it. No desire to hear about it. I know nothing about soccer.
If Camden played soccer, I don't think I would see you as a typical soccer.
Absolutely not.
You're running out there, bringing snacks.
No,
I don't
that
see
sounds like. I'm glad you don't see that. That sounds nightmarish.
You drop her off. All right, we'll pick you up.
I'm not. Because you played soccer. You played soccer in high school and stuff. So there was a chance you could have got Camden into soccer. No. She expressed no interest in it though. So
no, I tried because my 3rd grade crush played soccer.
Oh well,
and I hated it.
Well, you tried.
That's a lot of running.
We weren't going to ever force you to play soccer, though, if you didn't want to. Even though every kid in the world plays soccer.
Yeah, you know what? There's like this trend now. Well, it's kind of just a thing of people that move out realizing moving out isn't fun. And like this person said, deciding what to eat 3 times a day, every day, for the rest of my life.
That's why you gotta do the intermittent fasting. Then you only have to decide twice or once.
Yeah, I don't intermittent fast for any. I just don't want to choose.
It's hard. A lot of times it's hard. And then you're like, if I can decide on one really good meal, it can be an amazing, super big meal. And then I can decide on a snack or something. Yeah. It's hard. It's torturous too when you have a bunch of indecisive people and you have to decide. That's why I just make the food, you guys eat it.
I'm not indecisive.
Well, this is more dad and me maybe when we're trying to decide, back in the day when we'd eat out. What do you want for dinner? Oh, we just had that, or that's not good.
It's hard. There's only so many selections in this fast food world.
But I can see how it'd be daunting, especially living alone and you're like, I have to make food for myself every single day. Oh my God.
Yeah,
a lot of work.
Eat out a lot.
Yeah,
I'm delicious as roller coasters.
Okay, I can see people being like that, but
to be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of roller coasters. I like California Screaming, and like Big Time. But like if somebody one of my guys that I worked with was like Six Flags. Went to Six Flags.
I don't want
every
to.
single ride.
I don't want to.
Like
I used to be like that. I used to be like that, and now I think I've changed. I used to be the roller coaster person.
You know what
changed? Every roller coaster.
You know what changed, Mom? It's the same with me. I used to be so interested in amusement parks, like crappy ones, and then Disneyland happened.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't trust anything. No, no. If it's not Disney, I don't want it.
Well, and just like the Disney ones you trust them. They're more comfortable.
Yeah,
they're not as crazy. Some are so uncomfortable.
Whatever,
roller coasters are fun, but I couldn't do it all day long.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Oh my God. Also, I'm pretty sure I have PTSD from Circus.
Oh yeah, those were miserable.
Literal headaches and pain.
Is it weird that I prefer to just walk around and eat cotton candy?
No.
And corn dogs? No. And just watch people ride roller coasters?
Yeah.
And meet characters? That's my ideal day at Disneyland. I don't want to ride anything. I will, but it's not like the first thing that pops into my mind.
There are lots of anime ones.
Watch anime?
Not just watch anime.
Okay, what are they? Give me a couple.
I have any desire to watch anime
watching
at
One
all.
Piece.
Same.
At all.
No desire. No desire to watch One Piece?
One Piece is halfway done with 1,000 episodes.
Oh my God, why? Why?
I'll pay you $10,000 to watch all the Studio Ghibli movies in this house. I'd be like, oh,
man, the Studio Ghibli. I'll watch the Studio Ghiblis, but I'm not gonna watch Naruto.
I'm disowning my dad. Who wants him?
I've never watched the Studio Ghibli movies, so I don't know. But also just like anime in general.
But the thing is with anime in general,
Naruto, whatever.
Yeah, no.
Scare my toe, Naruto.
No way.
I'm not $10,000 to watch 50 hours of Naruto.
Yeah, this is how you're gonna get information out of me. Force me to watch Naruto. I'd be like, nope. All the information you need, I'll give it to you. Get me out of this room right now. I'm not watching it.
But
I will refuse to be associated with those Naruto kids. I'm not going to. That Area 51 stuff, the Naruto kids.
What?
All this
Area 51.
The Naruto running towards Area 51 crap.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to say this right now. I've watched now 300-ish episodes of Naruto, and I've never seen them Naruto run.
What are your grades in school, Kim? just out of curiosity.
Not important.
Oh my God, I can't. Maybe this is another reason why I hate it, because it's turned you into basement dweller.
The Blaster
Ugh.
says country music.
Okay, I agree.
I only like older country music.
Like Patsy Cline and Johnny
Like I like
Cash.
classic country music, like
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
But I also like Garth Brooks in his prime. Like the beginning.
Lightning, what is it?
Thunder rolls,
Yeah, that's right.
And the lightning strikes. Or I got friends in low places where the whiskey flows
and the beer chases my blues away. We'll be okay or something. That's,
those are fun. But like country nowadays, like I can't get into it. Like Blake Shelton. I really just didn't know. I was trying to listen to him, and I couldn't get it. I just couldn't get it, man.
I'm just, zero desire. You're right. No desire.
No.
My sister said she has no desire to go horseback riding. When I had just randomly said the other day that I thought, you know what, I might like to go on a little trail ride. We always say that, like when we were at Yosemite. Do you remember seeing the people on horses and they were going on a trail ride? And we're like, that could be fun.
I would do it.
Yeah, someday, babe.
I've done that before, and it is fun.
You and me. We'll go on a romantic little trail ride or a beach horse ride.
Just get like a calm horse.
Well, I mean, they're all like older than the
know
hills
what I mean?
usually when you're on a trail ride.
And yeah, I mean, it's relaxing.
Yeah.
You're not like riding a horse. You're just, on a trail.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's an experience.
You got any more bugs?
Repeats.
Grandma says, going on Naked and Afraid.
Who wants to do that?
People apply for the show, Camden. They are not saying, like, they are not the only people that have applied. Lots of people have applied to be on Naked and Afraid.
But why?
Exactly. But why? You don't get any money.
You get disease.
Yes, a lot of them have left with, like, kidney failure. Or, like, these... for one, you're not using your microphone.
I don't understand because, there's no chance.
Oops.
You're not winning anything.
Yes, you're
like
not winning anything.
You're just naked and out in the wilderness.
And
I can do
very
that
afraid.
tomorrow. I'll just take the car and I'll drive out to the woods and I'll take all my clothes off and I'll see you guys in 24 hours.
Yeah, we've mentioned that before. We said we were
And
going to
I'll
throw you
record
out
it.
somewhere.
And I'll put it on YouTube. And it'll be called, what was it? Balls to the wall. And we'll see how many
about
views
balls
I
and
get.
rocks.
Yeah.
Cocks on rocks.
Cocks and
Yeah.
rocks. Yeah.
You're naked and we're afraid.
Cocks on the rocks. Cocks on the rocks.
Yeah, that's
what it
right.
was.
No, but
I'm
yeah,
just saying,
exactly.
Like, I don't need a TV show to put me on. I can do it tomorrow.
It sounds miserable.
In
The
fact, why can't
bugs.
I do that?
I don't like touching people I love. Why do I want to cuddle up with a stranger to stay warm?
Yeah, that's very odd.
It sounds terrible. Like if they have to for body warmth, they literally have to cuddle up to each other and
I have a
try to
question.
stay warm.
Can I change it to unaware in my underwear?
Unaware. Well, you would not know
But you're
anything.
not in underwear.
Instead of naked and afraid, I'll be unaware in my underwear. So I'm
No.
still like...
But you're not in your underwear.
I am going to be in my
Oh,
underwear.
you're
My
saying,
show. Unaware in my underwear.
Oh no.
That way I can run around in my boxers and I can still do this. I'm going to fail so badly.
Well,
in fact, you
okay.
guys need to be in the car like 30 feet away so I can run to
If
you.
we have our van someday and we're out on some like deserted BLM land, you can run around naked.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
streaking in
Yeah.
the middle of the wilderness.
I mean, just see how you fare with the scorpions and the snakes. Yeah.
I don't belong in my thong.
I almost feel like I'd be more comfortable naked than in a thong.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. How about this one? Grandma says is scuba diving.
I have desire.
Maybe snorkeling. I don't know about
Okay,
scuba
well,
diving.
like, what do you mean?
Above
Scuba
water.
diving is where you put the tank on and you got the mask
Hell
and you
no.
go way down far.
Like, can I swim with sharks or dolphins? Or
I mean,
what?
you'd go look for stuff.
Heck
afraid.
yeah.
I'm very afraid.
I don't want to go that deep because of the pressure and all that
Yeah,
stuff. that
you
can
hear about the
happen.
people getting the, what's it called? The somethings.
I don't know if the
No,
heart
but they
explodes.
know. They don't do guided
Unless it
diving
pops
trips
my
where
ears,
you
that'd
go
be
into
cool.
the
And
deep.
maybe they
They don't
would.
let you go into the deep, deep ocean your
You
first time
you
diving.
hear about like
Do they?
You hear about people who are even experienced divers going down too fast and they get the bends, I guess it's called, and then they die of some aneurysm later.
It's not good.
Or they go into caves and something happens. Oh,
Okay,
I
I
don't
would
want to do
never
that.
ever go into a cave. All right.
Actually, that's one of the things. Caving.
Exactly.
Those people who do caving and they crawl through. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! They crawl through small
Dude, I
little
got claustrophobic
passages.
just doing those tours we did. Remember those cave tours?
Oh yeah,
They
big
were
open
fun,
caves.
But there was still like there were times where I was like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna fit through this.
They did. They had that
You
part.
know?
You're not even big, and they had this part called Fat Man's Revenge. Remember that was part of the cave where those two rocks were kind of close to
Yes.
each other. Oh,
I get claustrophobic at the beginning of the Indiana Jones ride. You're just walking through the line. You know what I mean?
oh
It's
my
fake.
gosh, the caves.
No,
What is
I
that?
could never cave or spelunk.
Yes,
Spelunking.
spelunking.
Spelunk.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
What's
Spelunking.
spelunking?
No, because
Caving,
they're literally
spelunking.
They're literally like enclosed in the. They have to keep going. There's no going back. You know what I mean? Like that just
Yeah.
freaks me out thinking about it. My knees are buckling.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't like it.
No.
Grace says, no interest in going on a safari. Honestly, I was thinking the same. No interest really in going to Africa. You have to
out
get a
with
whole
lions?
bunch of shots. You
I
have
want to hang
to.
out with lions.
Do you really, though?
Some
And
interest.
Why,
Some
though?
interest.
But I
Because
like cats.
I know, but they're wild animals and they belong in the wild.
So are the ones in
Don't
the
you
backyard.
think? Don't you think they belong in the
I
wild?
guess I don't want to give in to disrupting.
I
homes.
mean, there's a lot of conservations. A lot of the safari places are conservation efforts and for the animals and
Okay,
for
but
protection,
I
but
saw
also
a
like
documentary where a guy went to Africa and he got to try the trade-free coffee and he got to try everything from the source and make it and he got to help
I mean,
people.
it's probably interesting, but on my list of places to go,
Help so
Africa
many
is
people.
very low on the.
You could bring stuff and like it's cool.
Yeah,
It's
no.
cool.
We had another question too, didn't we?
Yeah, but we might have to do it on a bonus, a second episode, because I think we've been doing this for a little while. Let's do a second version of the food, a bonus, like a part 2 of this week.
Part 2
Yeah.
of Famous-ish.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah.
Anything else you think you have zero desire of doing? One thing we've said, and many, many people do it, and we've said it over the years, go to the Strip on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I have zero desire doing
Yeah,
Go
that.
to, or also like
no,
Times
no,
Square.
no.
Times Square on New Year's Eve.
I don't like to be anywhere that's like where you're shoulder to shoulder with people.
Can you imagine, like,
There were conventions at times that were too much for me.
yeah, I can't
No,
imagine.
But can you like walk from a far area where there's not where everyone's crowded and watch?
You could maybe be at a club. They sell out certain clubs for viewing and stuff like that.
You remember how busy VidCon
Be on a
was?
balcony near.
VidCon was pretty busy, remember?
Yeah.
Like you were
It wasn't
shoulder to
really.
shoulder for not
Think
in
about-
the convention, but like in the hotel
Yeah,
areas.
yeah.
But just think about being on a street for a few hours, shoulder to shoulder. You know,
No.
people are drunk. You can't get out to pee.
Like that one place
You're literally
in
just
Boston.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
exactly.
I feel
terrible.
like there was that one place.
No, they
I don't
pee on
know
the
why
street,
this is
trust
such
me.
a vivid memory.
What one place?
Near a good pizza place with New York pizza is so crowded.
I don't remember that.
Well, it's a vivid memory. I don't know why.
Very crowded place. But yeah, anywhere that's very crowded like that is just
I think that's
anxious.
why I don't want to do concerts.
Yeah, I could see that. And it's very scary. And
I've never had a desire, and I don't think I've been to like a real one anyway. Go to a nightclub.
they're not fun.
I've never had a desire to go to a nightclub.
They're really not fun.
And every time I've seen like anything with a nightclub, it's just like, you know, a bunch of, you know,
I went to
tools.
when I went to spring break here as senior in college. We went to like Ice or the one. It's like the clubs on Harmon Street.
Yeah, I
it
think
was
it was
just
Ice.
not fun in any way. It was just not fun. Like, why are we doing this? This is stupid.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
not
just
fun.
I
music
don't
and
know.
guys hitting on you.
Yeah, it's not fun.
And, you know,
And I'm not into techno house type music, and that's what they usually play in clubs. So
I like that music though.
you
That's the
would
only
like
thing is I like the
that.
music, but I don't. I have no desire to actually go to the club scene.
Yeah, no, I went to the TikTok party and it was very weird.
Yeah.
Cause like there were times when Dad was off like talking, and whatever to like
That's
people.
Andrew SB88, by the way, that doesn't like nightclubs.
Okay, and Andrew, you're onto
Yeah.
something.
And I like sat down and was on my phone. And there were like people coming up to me and like, "Hey," like, yeah, no, I was what, 11.
Yeah. No, you were like 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a Renaissance festival?
I haven't.
You've never been to one?
No, I haven't.
They're actually not horrible.
I could see going to one. I think it could be fun, dressing up like a fairy.
Ariel Mom says Renaissance festivals. It doesn't, that's his answer.
Wait, like what?
But I've been to some of them, and they're interesting.
I think I could see myself possibly doing
You're
that.
living in the olden times.
It's like a fair with booths and stuff, but it's like olden times.
Everybody's dressed up.
Camden goes, what? You don't want to dress up as like
face.
a maiden or like a... What do you dress up as?
Yes.
A wench?
Going back to sexism. That sounds fun.
A fairy? Like
I'm
seen
gonna
ones
dress
where
up as
there's,
a housewife who gets yelled at and
No,
slapped
a
at the end of
a fairy festival, like where they've had like those types
Perry,
of
who is
ones.
my ex-roommate,
Okay.
remember,
You mean like
loves
cottagecore?
Renaissance fairs. He just went to one a few days ago. And actually, that's the Renaissance fair I went with Perry every time. He loves Renaissance.
What does he dress up as? Like a knight or like a bard?
I don't remember if he dressed up or not.
You dress up as something?
You know, like I don't know what they're called.
like, what do you do?
Those pants, those that go.
Yeah.
You know,
What do
those
you
tight
do?
pants.
Walk around?
You walk
dress-
around, you drink, you eat turkey legs, and I
Yeah,
guess they
yeah.
drink mead. I don't know, or you just eat old timey foods and
Basically, imagine like a fair that's like the Knights of the Round Table. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a whole entire fair. You're walking around and everybody's dressed up. You watch the what's that called with the sticking with the sticks on the
Jousting.
horses,
Jousting.
and you drink like she said, and also they have like different kinds of foods.
different booths set up, but they're like crafts, but that would only be not like modern crafts. Foods, but not like modern foods.
And they do reenactments.
Okay, I can't
Huzzah!
guarantee it's like high on my list, but I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
no, I have
like
no desire.
if we were driving through somewhere,
Found it.
maybe came across one, kind of like a farmer's market type thing, and then Camden says 0. Camden's at the
What?
0 level. I could maybe go
I don't-
there.
it just
It's
looks,
not like
I
a
don't know,
desire,
it
but
looks
it's in a different.
extremely awkward, and it looks, I don't know, I get furry convention vibes for some reason.
Wow.
Renaissance fair,
I don't know why.
Yeah.
they're fun.
Yeah, I don't think I'd hate
It's
it.
not a bad time, but it's not something that I would be like first in line to go do. You know what I mean? I really only went because Perry did.
Yeah.
I'd rather do a
And-
haunted house.
Oh my gosh.
Also, to think about another one is one of my friend. He's a drag racer, and not just drag racing.
that's cool.
Like you're the actual Fast and Furious racing, but you're watching. There's lots
Oh.
of people on the sidelines watching these people
No
race
way.
cars. I have no desire to see.
Oh yeah, and
I
that,
thought-
and even NASCAR and car racing in general.
NASCAR
Now.
I
is
was
so
literally
boring.
thinking of cross-dressing makeup. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Oh.
No, I'm no longer interested.
No.
Or monster trucks.
I don't
No,
like
not
even have
drag
desire to
race.
see monster
I would
trucks.
like to go to a drag
Yeah,
show.
I wanna go to a drag show.
Wayne's been to drag
I don't like
Things
cars.
before,
I
right?
don't care about that.
Yeah,
drag
shows are fun.
lunches and drag shows,
That
but
sounds fun.
yeah, no car racing. Yeah,
Yeah,
zero
no,
desire.
I'm
thought
talking
I was
car racing,
interested.
like Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
And she brought up. What did you just say?
What did I just say?
Rewind.
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Oh, that's what I
Or
have no
monster
desire
trucks.
to go to a
I
car.
Oh
have
yeah,
no
no
desire to
monster
see
truck
either of
derby,
these.
and actually no wrestling or UHC
Yeah,
or big
no.
boxing fights.
No.
Zero
UFC.
desire.
No.
UFC and boxing in Vegas, you hear about it all the
Boxing.
time. The big fight that was this weekend that people went to,
Yeah.
celebrities, and it's on TV.
Ugh.
Absolute zero desire, like
I
negative
have
0,
no desire
negative
to
3,000.
see-
Negative
boxing?
0.
But I do want to watch Jake Paul get knocked out.
I don't.
I mean,
I want that to happen.
It's
so
scripted.
bad.
Why does it matter?
yeah, that's right. It's planned.
It's literally like watching
You don't
his
think
YouTube
who did he
video
fight?
and
Floyd
supporting
Mayweather,
him.
right?
Logan did, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, Logan Paul, but
There's
in
no way he
the
would lose.
contract, it was basically like, okay, you have to fight him for 7 rounds or something,
Yeah.
and no one's getting knocked out. You don't think he could have beat his butt? Come on now.
Yeah, it literally says in the contract, Jake Paul, I saw that said, no knockouts.
Yeah,
What kind of crap is that?
it's fake.
was like,
It's crap. It's
Why would
stupid.
you want to watch a fight where somebody doesn't get knocked out? It's the only fun part of boxing.
I also hate fighting, so
Yeah, no.
it's not gonna be it for me.
We're too much pacifists.
I immediately am against that.
Yeah, I'm very, very against
I
it.
had to do some research literally on some wrestling stuff because
I do want to see Jake Paul get knocked
my
out.
ex was huge into wrestling.
So bad.
Oh my
The
word!
only thing I found interesting was that they were good at special effects.
Zero desire. Zero desire.
And that's WWE.
If I had to watch wrestling on TV, I don't know, nap time? I don't know what I'd be doing. If someone, if someone put wrestling on TV.
Boring. Are you a beach person?
I could be. I
like a packed beach person?
No, not a packed beach person, but I do enjoy building sandcastles and making moats and rock hunting, shell hunting.
Yeah.
I really,
you know, like Oregon beaches or Northern California beaches.
I've never been to a nice beach.
Well, we haven't been to tropical beaches.
No, like a clean beach.
You've been to clean beaches because in by the redwoods in those Northern California beaches. Those are clean.
I don't remember that. I guess.
I don't think Cameron's ever
like
been
the
to
ones
like a
from
beach
the
where
picture.
around.
The one from the picture where some what was it? JoJo almost drowned or something.
No, but like
the one in the pictures in Grandma's
it's that those pictures. I don't think that happened though. But
someone almost drowned.
No, but we were talking
Maybe
about
me.
We were talking about the undertow. And that you couldn't get too far. No one almost drowned, but we were said, no, you can't go in. So you probably heard that when you were little is like...
I'm gonna die.
Hyperbole.
I'm dying.
But yeah, those are like the rocky, Northern California coastal beaches. Different than like a tropical beach. I've never been to a fully tropical...
There's a difference?
Like even Laguna Beach?
No, I guess I've been to Santa Monica.
That type of beach.
Those types of beaches, but not like just chilling. I'd much rather go to more secluded.
Interesting.
Yeah, we
of course there's
spring break
different. Like
next year.
Hawaiian beaches are going to be different than like Pacific Coast beaches.
Like the sand and
just everything. The trees that are around, the sand, the rocks, everything's different.
Whoa, that sounds nice.
I could be a beach person at the right beach.
Yeah,
because I do like building sandcastles.
Not random beaches in America.
Yeah. Sandcastles.
I like building sandcastles. I like building snowmen. I like these things.
Yeah.
You live in the wrong city, babe. If you like making sandcastles and snowmen.
I mean, but I don't want to live around snow, and I'm not sure I really want to live... I can never afford to live on the beach, no matter where it is. I like cactuses, so maybe I'm in the right spot.
Well, like
you can build a cactus man.
Boston area.
Ow.
I mean, Boston's nice, but the weather, it's just too cold.
No.
Do you have anything else, babe?
Not off the top of my head.
I know there's so
I'm
many
just
more.
thinking, like, I'm sure there's way more, but I'm just not... They're not coming to me.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of too much homebodies. I think, like, so much of my stuff is just based on being, like, am I too lazy to do anything beyond this that I'm doing right now?
Whitewater rafting. Wasn't that a Saved by the Bell episode?
Whitewater rafting.
That was a Saved by the Bell episode.
Yeah, but they never did it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, they
Okay.
did, but it wasn't shown.
Whitewater, I don't think it's a 0. I don't think it's something I would be like, I would never, ever, ever do. I think I could theoretically do it.
Dude, that's more dangerous than cliff diving.
It depends on the waters.
I'm not going on, like, River Wild here and, like, the Gauntlet.
I
want some
thought
calm
whitewater
waters.
rafting was the crazy water.
I mean, yeah, but there's different levels.
Of crazy water.
Yeah. Like, I could do, okay, maybe river. Going down a river with some slight whitewater, but I'm not going down the Gauntlet with Meryl Streep.
No, that's what it's supposed to be.
No, but whitewater rafting doesn't have to be, like, crazy, level 5.
Well, I mean, if people have it on their bucket list, they probably are thinking crazy.
Like, who knows? I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling out river rafting.
I would want to.
I'll just do Grizzly River Rapids.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm happy there.
It's like that.
That's my whitewater rafting.
Isn't it like that?
Yeah, I mean, some of it, but not all of it. It's not
fall
totally
down
like
a waterfall.
That.
Fun.
You know, there's a lot of people that like to go on boats in general. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of freaked out.
I have no desire to go to the lake and sit on a boat for 5 hours and fish.
I get
fishing. That's
seasick.
something that I don't
Yep,
like
there's
doing.
mine. Found it.
Fishing.
Okay,
Negative.
my grandpa used to take me fishing, and it was like our time together, but I just wasn't a fan of it.
Negative.
I also
Negative desire.
And we weren't throwback either. We kept it and cooked it and ate it.
Yeah.
But like, even
the hunting
throwback
as
makes
well.
no
I
sense to
also
me.
feel bad. Like, I don't want to hurt a fish just for no reason.
Well,
or disturb it.
It's
I mean, if you're throwing it back, then yeah, it is for no reason. But a lot of these lakes are just stocked with fish. They're like not natural habitat fish.
Oh, you're saying so it helps with the population?
No, I'm just saying that's literally there for people to fish them out. It's crazy.
Ouch. You
Am I on the
chosen from
subject?
birth as a sacrifice.
Hunting.
Yeah, hunting is.
Yeah, no.
I would much rather fish 5 million times.
Yeah, me
for
too.
hunting.
Never in my life have I ever been desired at all to go hunting.
Well, yeah, but that's
Luckily,
not
nobody's
even
ever
like
asked me to go hunting.
That's not even like it's boring. I wouldn't be best friends with someone who hunted.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. No.
No
No.
desire to hunt.
I wouldn't really be close friends at all with someone who hunted.
Is there any type of pet that you'd never have a desire to own?
No desire? Zero?
A ferret.
Zero?
I
Zero.
would never want one of
Yeah,
those
like zero desire.
ugly things. I love ferrets. She knows this.
I don't know about zero.
A what?
I don't know about zero.
I like what kind of pet is zero?
What's a zero?
Like
I
a
don't
ghost
want
dog.
a bird.
I don't either.
I would never want an
Zero?
annoying ass bird. I had a roommate that had birds, and they never shut up.
Zero
And-
desire to have a bird. Zero.
Zero.
Yep,
And I also would never
zero.
want a fish. Or fish.
I
in
would
general.
much rather have a fish than a bird or a snake. Don't want any snakes.
Oh, I
work.
love snakes. I want a snake.
No.
A snake?
I don't know if I'd actually go out and get one, but like I have an 80% desire. If someone was like, "Hey, you want this snake?" I'd be like, "Yes."
No.
Like the cute little white ones with the hats.
You would have to feed him frozen mice. You wouldn't be able to watch him eat.
No snakes for me.
Why?
The frozen mice, you know, because mice are cute and you know that.
Well, yeah, but they're dead.
Wayne, do you enjoy going to museums?
Oh, you know what?
I'm just curious.
It's a good. It depends. All right, I do not want to go to an art museum, even if it's the Van Gogh museum. I don't care.
Really?
I don't want to do.
Oh,
that.
I
I have
do.
no desire to see these paintings. But if it's like a museum of, something, I don't know. If it's a horror museum,
I'm
if
curious
it's
because
the
I've dragged
Titanic
you
Museum was interesting.
to a few museums in our lifetime. I just am curious if you actually enjoy
You
them.
don't see me like in the corner wanting to kill myself.
No, I mean I'm curious. Like the science museums
Dad
and the.
crying in the corner.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you actually
pretending
enjoy
to
it.
read the little thing about the thing. Like I'm just like, oh my god, when is this over?
I like aquariums.
That's why I'm asking you, and I would just like to know.
No, I'm not a fan of museums. I'm
okay.
not a fan- the only museum I like is the Wax Museum, right? Madame Tussauds.
I've never been to one.
Do you enjoy
You're
the
too
ones
young.
with dinosaur skeletons?
You still better do it. I feel that.
Those
left
give
out.
me
What?
megalophobia.
Do you
big time.
Do you like the ones with dinosaur skeletons?
Okay, yeah, dinosaurs are cool. What is that called? Like a natural
Natural
museum?
history. I
could
enjoy
do that.
those because
I
I
could do
also
that.
like the ones with like Native American artifacts. The interesting.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
I like
Be
those.
very real
I could do
though.
that.
Honestly, there are some really cool like the Air and Space Museums in DC and natural history museums. Those are very, very interesting.
I went to the JFK Museum. Boring. I'm sorry. It was kind of cool to
I
see
can
the
see
window.
how
where
some people
the-
might not like museums. But you have to think about them in terms of also the learning part. Like,
No, but
it's not like,
literally-
wow, going to the Holocaust Museum was such a fun day, but
bored
you learned
easily.
so
No,
much.
it's insane.
You know?
I learned so much when I did a virtual tour
I
of
got
that
bored at the
thing.
Kennedy Space Center. I paid money to
You
go
do get
to the
bored
Kennedy
either.
Space Center and go inside of a rocket. You know what I mean? And walk around.
That
and see
sounds
all the-
cool.
And I was just like, eh. Like,
Okay,
I get
if
bored easily.
Oh, wow.
I can't with like the big.
I'm hard to
fossils.
please.
It's like, is there learning? Well, nope, don't want to
Yeah,
do that
learning.
one.
Learning. Do you know those people that go to Disneyland and they have like earphones on the whole time and they're getting told about Disneyland? Like, do not ever do that to me.
Well, you don't want the tour?
I do not ever want to be a part of that.
You're not going
I
to
had
be
to
fun
do
on our
that
trip
for-
when I read our fun facts about random things you pass by.
No.
Oh.
They tried to do that to me in New Orleans. I was like, I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You're no
Oh,
fun.
but I did that on a Disney trip, and I learned so much. Actually, literally about like the architecture of Disneyland.
Yes.
It
No.
was so interesting.
Oh my gosh, Wayne.
I
It
would
was
pay
kind of
for
fun
those
seeing
tours.
John Adams' house.
Okay,
In
that's
You
what
Massachusetts.
found that
So did
interesting,
you find
but
it-
you
Museum,
wouldn't
right?
find
That was cool because it's history.
what you hold on.
I'm contradicting
Okay.
myself. Like
Yes.
crazy
I
here.
agree. Listen, I agree. That was cool, but you find Disneyland facts boring, but like John Adams' house.
I mean, it's interesting, but it's also boring. I mean, it's interesting, but
But I don't want to walk around Disneyland or anywhere else for that matter. If someone's like, over here, this happened.
you don't want to be guided tour. You don't find you don't find reading the stuff on your own interesting.
Or
though?
like people that sit on the bus, and the person on the bus, even
No,
the
not
Hollywood
like
one
that.
is like Sylvester Stallone's house. Like I don't have any interest
Wayne
in
just
doing
doesn't
that.
want to do anything but play video games all day.
That's not true.
Well,
I watch movies too.
Oh, baby.
I like creating.
I'm not going to drag you around to museums. I won't drag you on my hikes. I won't drag you to do these things with me. It's okay.
I want to go on a hike. If I'll go on a hike. Just don't tell me about the damn rock that's over here to the left. You know what I mean?
We'll do it someday.
I find that stuff interesting. I like
Some
rocks.
people would say they have no desire to be on a podcast. So there you go.
I used to be that person.
You still don't have any desire to listen to a podcast.
Nope.
But here she is.
I just can't. I need to watch something. I told you about how I watched our podcast and I had to watch the fish change colors because they had a
But that's
image.
some that you... Okay, but you'll watch an hour podcast for your ex-boyfriend, but you won't listen to one
No, I didn't watch all
of
that.
anything that has...
Your boyfriend has a podcast?
No. I told you I watched a fish for like 10 minutes.
Diane
What are you,
says
a cat?
Diane says she can't listen to podcasts, like they irk her. Just like listening to people talk in like podcast voice, or just even listening to people talk for any reason, like triggers her.
I don't understand why people, especially early in the morning, listen to talk radio. I can't stand talk radio. I can't even stand the people talking before the song starts. Like,
Well,
all right,
talk radio is
I
bad,
remembered.
dude.
I'm sorry. I don't know why we listened to Mix 94.1 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But we used to do that. I hated that.
Really? Oh,
I
didn't
think it
mind
also reminded me of school. Like, I could
going
never...
to school.
think
I
that's
enjoy
what
listening
was
to
big on
some.
talk
If I
radio.
find a good radio personality, I didn't mind it. But
I mean, they were cool. What are they? JC
Mercedes.
and Mercedes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can listen to podcasts.
I can too, if I find good ones that I'm interested in. And I'm one of those. I like the serial ones, you know, where they talk about the certain crime. I've listened to those sometimes. I've listened to people who talk about things that I like.
I couldn't.
And I listen to people that even I have nothing in common with sometimes talk about their lives. So maybe there's someone who enjoys going to clubs and enjoys golfing and enjoys
yeah, I guess that sounds
wine nights
interesting.
that are listening to our podcast for a different point of view. They say, I'm really curious what 40-year-olds who have zero friends and don't like leaving the house talk about all day.
Hey, you
And
brought up
their
something.
random 16-year-old daughter.
And the
just
random
thrown
16
in.
who just like grunts and laughs and talks about Naruto.
When have I ever brought up Naruto on this podcast? Never.
Hey, my hearing just came back. What the actual hell was
We
that?
have to fix the levels on that.
Wowzers, Benny.
It's true. You talk about me being obsessed with Naruto. I barely talk about
She's
it
triggered
too.
by it. She
I
doesn't
have
like
never
to be
had-
called out for it.
I have always been against, and you can ask
You're
anybody
just
that I've ever worked
judgmental.
with, I've always been against eating in.
Eating at a restaurant.
Yes. Everybody was always like, we need to eat here. And I was like, no, we don't. We need to go back to the hotel and put on Roadhouse and eat on my,
Yeah, you
watch my
prefer to
tablet.
just watch your tablet. The only thing I
That's
have with
how I
eating
am.
in is for some reason when I order food, my food never gets made, or they forget my order. What's up with that? Why am I so forgettable?
That's true. P.F. Chang's, you listening?
Yeah, we ordered P.F. Chang's. Everyone got their meal but me. We ordered at the Carnation Cafe at Disneyland. Everyone got their mail from me. We did that at the Cheesecake Factory on my birthday with my sister. She got her food. There were two of us. She got her food, and my food never got made. Why is this?
What is that? I don't get it.
Am I just like, I think I just like so forgettable, I just blend into like the upholstery or something. Like I'm just become part of the bench.
That's
Like, here you
funny.
go, man. You're like,
I know I'm not the most quiet person in our group either.
no.
Like, I know I'm probably the person
You're
that's
the one
literally
that
trying
brings
to
on
organize
conversation.
people around or, make sure people are moving or say hi to the person. I know
It's
I'm not
fair,
the
baby. It's
person.
not fair.
So maybe that's why I don't like eating in. I actually don't like eating in either.
I just prefer takeout. And it's also, like, I don't know why. I just don't like being there. with
I've noticed
people.
something. I just prefer eating at
Eh.
home. I don't care if the people are there with me. It's home.
Yeah.
It's not like eating with people. It's just home.
I also, and this
it's
might come as a
comfortable.
surprise to you, am not a fan of the movie theater.
Yeah,
Huh.
no, me neither.
Like,
Well,
everybody
I
loves
do.
to go see the new movie when it comes out at the movie theater, especially then when it's like just coming out and it's a packed movie theater. I hate that.
I don't like packed movie theater either, but I do like going to the movies.
But VIP,
Well, okay, VIP.
when we got to get in our little room or whatever,
But even-
that's the only way to watch.
No,
a
I
movie.
like going to the ones that are the nice, like at that one with the big recliners
You mean
and the
the
table.
AMC?
that big one. I like those.
The one that serves chicken fingers.
Yeah, you're basically by yourself. There's only 50 people in the movie theater. You're talking about
the one far away.
The one that's at downtown Summerlin.
I will say they've come a long way.
Yeah.
And those theaters you're talking about, okay, but the old theaters, the way that it used to be, where chairs are right next to each other, and you're just like, no, I was never ever a fan of that.
I grew up in a small town, and that was basically all you could do. You'd go to the movies.
Yeah, but you knew everyone, didn't you?
I mean, you knew a lot of people, but not everyone. But you could, see people from your high school or whatever.
You knew a lot of people.
I'd
That's
rather
fun.
Watch it at home.
Yeah, I do like this whole theme of now the new movies. Speaking of which, we've got this HBO Max where we get the new movies like Dune, and we still don't watch that.
No. It's the big screen. People want it on the big screen. That's why they do it.
What's
in the
Dune?
Popcorn.
It's a new movie that people love.
What? New concept, not...
No, I mean it's based on what, books, novels?
Oh. Ouch.
Well, we had a lot of things. I'm sure we could come up with so many more.
Much, and I didn't even get to the next question.
We might have more. And we do have a second part of this. We might be coming out with it kind of in conjunction or soon instead of making it a whole episode next week. But things that you have zero desire to do. And basically we've learned that we just only have the desire to sit around, watch TV, eat canes.
Truly? Yes.
And go to bed early for me. That's about
Wake up early for me.
You do have the desire to wake up early, babe. Okay, you can do it.
Yeah, me too.
I can do it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah.
And I was nice to you today.
You were nice to me.
Wasn't I?
What do you mean?
Was I nice
Again,
to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but apparently you were rude to me last time.
Well, no, I gave you a hard time. Grace goes, you really gave Wayne a hard time last episode.
You can't give me a hard time. It's impossible to give me a hard time.
No, but we give each other a lot of hard times just in general. It's kind of our banter,
exactly.
right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
We kind of rag on each other
banter.
a little bit. That's what you do.
Witty banter.
That's what you do after almost 17 years
Witty
of
banter.
marital bliss.
Exactly. Whoa.
The amount of fake in that.
marital
bliss.
I want Panda Express.
No.
Oh my god.
You always want Panda Express.
I want Panda Express.
Why are you so against Panda Express?
I just don't. I have zero desire to get Panda Express.
Golden China.
Golden China.
Golden China.
She read my mind.
Let's go.
She read my mind.
Yes.
No, it's too late for my stomach
It's
to
2
have
against 1.
Chinese
All right,
food.
democracy, you lose. 2 against 1.
Whoever thought this is a
Loser.
democracy is crazy.
You can have peanut butter and jelly. Cam and I are getting Golden China.
The
Yeah.
Democratic Republic. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We will be back
next
soon
week.
with some more
Things.
some more
Famous.
fun
Moments.
Oh my gosh, you're trying to bring it back. He can start hearing, and now he wants.
I
to
miss
do
it.
Okay, dude.
Famous.
Oh, I can't. It's like forgetting how to jump.
She has no desire.
I just
to
forgot.
sing
the edge of the
famous
cliff,
song.
about to cliff dive, but just like
I'm just gonna flop forward. I literally know I will do it. Okay, try again.
just awkwardly crouch.
Yeah, just keel over.
Famous.
Famous.
Is
I've been thinking about the same thing, that if I was in a zombie apocalypse and the zombies were coming toward me, I just forget how to run.
Yeah.
I just flop over.
That was actually really good.
It's like
you
a
should have
dream.
ended it just like that, so now we gotta do it again.
Not.
Famous.
No,
Not.
no.
Famous.
No.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.